Yes, people, welcome back to the Oh My Days. Why has it gone like this?
Yeah,
Welcome back to the channel. Did you click something?
Nah, I did. I just saw it as well. I was like, what?
We've got Man United versus Arsenal today. We've had City losing the very end of the game to Forest. And, Liverpool, I think they've gone like 16 clear. Gooner Lee, question is, have you liked the video on your burner account? And are you a Manchester United fan today? Or live?
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now today you go understand. Smash the likes. Big game today, no matter what anyone says. Always a big game. I'm excited, man. Excited to see what's up. I'm confident still.
Lieutenant Lee.
Bro,
Look at the
shattered, man. Tired, bro.
Did I wake you up?
No. I was eating breakfast with the missus still.
Oh, yeah, Shane hijacked your phone this time, no?
She never hijacked my phone, bro.
So wait, the whole time before, that was all you, yeah? You took a picture of you with your niece, all of that?
Bro, I don't even know what. I don't know what she was doing. She was
okay. Shane hijacked your phone. How you feeling?
Bro, I'm not really too bothered about this game, bro. It don't really mean nothing, bro. It don't really mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. So let's just get the game out of the way. Man United are dead, so it's honestly no point chatting too much about that. But yeah, I'm sure we're gonna chop it up.
I'm sure. Ty,
yeah, man. We're enjoying it today. Sun's out. It's Sunday. Pressure's on Arsenal. Hopefully, Chido can get his first goal against his old club. I'm gonna enjoy this show, man. Big up to see my little bro Gooner Lee, the bald father, with me, coming out, stepping out of his happy that. And then Kudley, yeah, man, you know what it is. Dark skinned man from the motherland. He's got his headphones in, coming like Andy Gray and that back in the day. Smash the likes, people. It's Super Sunday. You get me?
I don't know where Monsters went anyway. And you find what we said about yesterday, probably the most dry fixtures ever. I watched them as well. Like I watched.
I'm not gonna lie. I know Castro. Do you know what? One thing about Cassia, when you watch football with him, I can tell you, man. Now at half time when Southampton were winning, he was getting giddy in the living room. I'm saying he was like, "Don't let these man lose." I know he was doing that. I know he was.
No, but reality set with me big time. And so I'm like, wait, hold on. Southampton, the clean sheet is not happening. It's just not happening. And then Darwin Nunez. Not only does you obviously score, he wins the penalty as well. I'm thinking,
all right, let me ask you. Let me start right because we're gonna talk about Liverpool. Yeah, talk Liverpool and City. Obviously, with the game yesterday. Straight away, I want to ask you: was that a red card for Darwin?
Nah, it wasn't.
No,
no.
It wasn't
a red. It wasn't a red. It was. It wasn't. Big up Nick in the chat as well, man. Big up Nick in the chat. No, it wasn't a red.
But anyway,
red.
We know what Liverpool fans are like, innit? Like you can't say anything. They're the most sensitive bunch of fans ever. So
I don't know if it was. I think it would have been too harsh. It would have been way too harsh, man.
I didn't think it was. Yeah. You know how I thought of it? I was like, I don't think it was a red either. But if it was
he didn't go for the ball.
If it was given, would it have been overturned? It wouldn't have been. That's how I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a fair point, but it wasn't a red though. It wasn't a red though.
No, to be fair, he never went for the ball. He clearly went for the man.
He saw red, in that 2 seconds. He was
remember if that was because the thing is, if the player was facing him, and he tackled that way, that's going straight in his knee. That tackle, innit? So it's just
okay. The question is, can you give me similar reds?
I think someone put one
on Casemiro. There's a perfect example.
Which one?
2 years ago, there was one like Southampton game where he rolled over the ball, but it was a high foot. Like he never got the ball. He got the whole leg.
High foot, and that one, is it really?
It wasn't a high foot. It was literally just below the knee, but it was still red.
Is it really the same?
Yeah, there's been bare challenges like that. I think one of them might have actually been. Funny enough, was it not McAllister?
There was another one. Someone put it on Twitter, and I can't remember what it was.
Wait, what? How about wait? How about Dorgu recently? He slipped and got the guy. Like,
Nah, but
obviously,
you know what? I think the intention of them ones are like they're going for the ball. This one, Darwin Nunez just was like, "Yo, I'm booting this man. I'm just gonna boot
It
him."
was a
So
definite. It was a definite red card. But anyway, we
Like, they
know.
would have beat them
know
anyways. They would have beat them anyways.
Yeah, they would have. But
Yeah, they would definitely beat.
Salah's just a mad one because I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I actually think it's one of them ones where, like, you know, in 10, 15 years, you look back at it and you're like, you know what, that season from Salah's mad. Yeah, I know he gets penalties and that, and I know aesthetically, like people will say, he's not that great on the eye and he's not fully involved in games sometimes. Forget all that. You've got other man to do that. This guy scores goals. He's getting more reliable from the penalty spot. He's creating now more this season. He's scoring. Like, the season he's having, like, if you look at it, like, man, I gotta be real. I put a tweet out yesterday, yeah. And it's what? There's 9 games in the league. He's on 27 goals in the league. Erling Haaland's record is 36. You know, the most goals in the league. Salah needs 9 and 9 to equal it, and he's 10 and 9 to break it. The way he's playing, and you know what he's like? Man's never injured. He wants to play every game. They've probably got some easy games if you look at the fixtures. Bro, if I'm Erling Haaland, I'm looking at Salah and thinking he's coming for my record. Salah needs 10 goals in 9 games, man. If you're asking me now to put £100 with someone, I'm saying yes, he does.
I don't think he does that. I don't think he does it personally.
It's basically a goal again.
I don't think
one
he does
little double.
As good as he is, I don't think he does it, man. 10 goals and 10 and 9. You said
10 and 9 to break it. 9 and 9 to equal it.
I can see him getting max 7.
I don't know. You know, I think he might do it, man. I can't lie.
If you're putting your money on Salah getting any number, 7 more goals. Put your money on it, mate. Put a pinky on it.
What are you saying, Leon's Cash? What, you think Salah could break this?
Yeah, potentially. They got Leicester in that to go, innit?
Even if he does break it, for me, it doesn't really. It's not going to matter to me, bro, because it's not going to mean much, bro, in the grand scheme of things. Salah's still going to be the same Salah to me. I'm not going to change my opinion on him. I think it will be a great season in isolation, but I don't think he's had the best season ever. So fair play to him, man. Let him do what he's doing. Like, Palmer scored those goals last season. Didn't make him the best player ever. Like, it doesn't make him the best player in the world. It doesn't make him the best player in the Premier League. So listen, he can get all of these accolades and all these stats. It's not going to, as I said, my opinion, and I think for a lot of people, their opinion's not going to change on Salah. You can get all of these tap-ins, you can get all these penalties, all you like, my guy, but it ain't going to mean much to me, bro, honestly.
Nah, I'll be happy for him if he does it, man. Salah's a freaking is a Premier League legend, but he's not the legend of the Premier League.
Nah, man, he's nowhere near the legend for me, bro. So listen, fair play to the guy though, man. Like, he's come into the league and he's done some amazing things and he's got better as he's got older. So you have to.
I swear on Kopish, the Premier Show on the Thursday, you used to get onto Salah.
Yeah, because, bro, I don't think that there don't need to be a topic of conversation about him, bro. Like, he's never dominated. He's never been the best player in the league since he's been here. This is his first season. Yeah, we could talk about Aguero being better than him, De Bruyne being better than him. So, look, man, fair play to the guy, man. Look, the guy scored amazing amounts of goals.
Yeah, but Lee, the thing is, I'm not talking about him being the best player in the league, though. I'm talking about him breaking the
record to me. I'm not
talking about him being the best player in the league, none like that. I'm saying, do you think he can break Haaland's record?
The record for me is just an indictment of how poor the league is, in my opinion. So that's just the way I look at it.
Well done.
Yeah, Daps. Well gone, Daps.
What are you saying?
Forest, though, Daps, man. Come on, bro. Forest, bro.
What?
Lost the Forest, no?
Yeah. What, Forest is a shit team now or something? The way you said Forest, come on, bruv. Yeah, the way you said Forest, come on, bruv. It's like Forest are a shit team. Bro.
Are they better than City now or something?
I swear Pep said it on Thursday. Yeah. This is not 10 games
Is that what you're saying?
Bro, we're like, how many games in? 30 games into the Premier League, they're third. We're fourth or fifth. Yeah. So currently, they're better than City, innit? Is that fit? This season, I think we know that, innit? Don't we know that this season? Do we not?
If that's what you're saying, if that's what you're saying, I accept.
Hold on.
That's what you're
saying.
Last
10 games. That's
what you're saying, Daps. I accept, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So I believe it's last 10 league games, I think it is, yeah? City have lost, going into yesterday, City lost twice. To Arsenal and to Liverpool, yeah? The two teams that are above us. So yesterday, we lost to the other team that are above us. We've lost to 3 teams this season in the last 10 games that are better than us. At the moment, yeah, they are. That's why they're 3rd and we're 4th. So
Fair enough.
We're tired.
It's what it is. I didn't watch the game, so I can't really talk on it. I was out all day.
Is that what it's come to? You don't even watch the games no more? Mad.
Bro, I didn't yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I didn't. Went out.
I'll be real though, man. I think City got huge problems, man. I think from the manager, I think he I don't know. There's something with the manager, man. Look, he seemed to be forced to stay.
Oh, he's going through a divorce. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right. He's going through divorce. I think he was forced. You're right. He was forced to stay in my opinion.
And no one ever forcing Pep Guardiola to do anything. Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Do you think our owners are at a point now where they're holding him at with a gun to his head?
What I mean is,
I hear what Lee's saying.
He didn't want to. I think he was more leaning towards going, and I think there was a load of money.
How about the word convinced, not forced? There's a big difference.
Yeah, I think when you've got money thrown at you and you've got certain things where your reputation, I think you're kind of forced to stay just to kind of make sure that you don't go out with your head between your legs. So
I get it. That's the Arsenal fans' agenda. I do get it, but to say that Pep Guardiola has been forced to do something is mad.
I've got no issues with Man City. I don't really mind Man City. It's not an agenda for me at all. I don't mind him being there. I would prefer him to be there only because I would like Arsenal to win over him. So I'm not a hater at all. I just think
that was supposed to be this season, isn't it? I forgot.
Yeah, and again, I actually my thoughts on the manager, so I've got no kind of qualms about that. But I think in my opinion, I think he was forced to stay. And yeah, man, like that's just the way I look at it, to be honest. But I think you got big problems. I think Man City got huge problems.
It's not a thing with 4th, bro. We win the league every year. We're 4th. It's not a thing. We do have problems, but the difference is we're addressing them. We started addressing them in January. An issue yesterday. I can't lie. Yesterday, I don't know. Like I listened to the game when I was on the way down to London. We seem to be all good until, and I hate to say it because I've defended this player a lot, yeah. But Pep made changes, took Nico Gonzalez off, a new signing who was having a great game, took him off, put Kovacic on.
From what I saw, I didn't watch all the game. I'll be honest.
His game was average. I don't know about
he wasn't. Game. I'll be honest.
You say his game was average. I was speaking to Wolfie, who is a Nottingham Forest fan, who said to me that Gonzalez was looking good.
What's anything to make his team look better? I hear it.
From what I saw, I think was really good. The guys that you brought in, they're good for who
you watched it, Kunle.
Yeah, he had a good shot. Like, that's
a fucking shot. It's bro.
That was literally it.
Bro, 0-0. He went off. Kovacic went on, and at the moment the substitution was made, I messaged Wolfie and said, "This could be an issue." Is what it is. Like, and that's the thing. That's our issue. Like, we can see goals. The game, from what I was listening to on the radio, the game was pretty even. And then they got a winner in the 83rd minute. They didn't dominate us. So if we're looking at, if that was City before Christmas, they would have battered us. Yeah. They didn't batter us. Just a good team got a last minute goal against us. We can't say that Forest battered City yesterday because they didn't.
And Edison, let's be real, Edison should have saved it. Everyone knows that near post.
Yeah.
You got David De Gea, man.
So it's what it is. But like I said,
you know what? Can I ask Lee though? While Lee's on it, Daps though, while Lee's on it, I just caught a bit of it. When you say you're worried about City, Lee, yeah, obviously we can see that, like that's saying they're gonna try and buy a few players, they're gonna try and recover the situation. Are you talking about like you're not worried about just now? Because this season, City are just focusing on top 4, and they're probably gonna get that. So let's look ahead to next season. Are you saying long term you're worried about City, or you just saying between now and the end of the season? Because I don't want to do a stream with you in the summer and you say, I'm not worried about City now, because then it would be basically this point's void because everyone knows they're poor this year.
Oh, you know what, Ty? I love that. You're bang on it.
Listen, Man City are always.
You know what?
Get
you might deserve to be on. Yeah, man.
Man City are going to be a big club. Man City got a big manager and they've got some big players, but. Do I look at Man City moving forward and being the imperious team they were last season, the season before that, getting 100 points? No.
Neither do I.
But you're cleverly. You're cleverly. I know.
I'm answering it. I'm answering it. Do I think that Man City are going to be the massive threat that they've been? No. So do I think that Man City will win the league next season? No. Do I think that they're going to replace the players that have, the big time players? You can't. So we're asking for
it's
them to do
difficult at the
something.
moment.
We're asking for them to do something that is literally with the quality of players that are around now. It's impossible. You can't replace De Bruyne with De Bruyne because there isn't De Bruyne. Musiala isn't De Bruyne. Verts isn't De Bruyne. So my point is why I think they're going to struggle is because the manager, in my opinion, I don't know. He's got things going on, and I don't think he's the same ruthless manager that he was last season for whatever reason. There's many reasons as to why, and I think that there's a depth of player or lack of depth of players of the level and quality. You can't replace De Bruyne. Phil Foden, for all intents and purposes, is absolutely.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
I'm glad
Foden's team now, no?
Hold on. I'm glad we've moved on to Foden.
What's it? Let's let that.
But then let's talk on Foden.
And then again, people are gonna wax lyrical about the players they bought in January. I'll be honest with you, I don't think they've been anywhere near good with how people are talking about them.
So Lee,
I think he's pony, mate. I think he's absolutely.
Lee, you don't watch every City game, do you? Just admit you don't. Because I like Marmoush. I think Marmoush has had one or two good games, but I think Marmoush overall he hasn't landed yet. Yeah, but he's not playing every game. Hold on.
People
but then the Kuzanov thing. No, hold on, Bob. The Kuzanov thing is bullshit. Yeah, because if you've watched City, apart from the Chelsea game, Bo Kuzanov has been since he's landed has been one of our best players. Yeah, if you watch City,
I'm talking overall, right? I've said.
No, you're talking the first 5 minutes against Chelsea, innit? That's what you're talking.
No. I'm talking about overall all your players that have come in January. People have been waxing lyrical about them.
Oh, so Lee, don't just give a campit. Say names, innit? Tell us about what you've seen. Don't just say that.
But you got to let me land, though, bro. Because you literally.
All right, so talk on their names because there's 4 people. So talk on them.
Okay, Kuzanov, I don't think that
you've seen them. Okay,
Kuzanov's been pony overall. I think Marmoush had a few good moments in games. I don't think he's been anywhere near the level people need to be waxing lyrical about him. You've got Baby Rodri apparently, and I think he's been bang average overall.
So who's that? When you say Baby Rodri,
Nico Gonzalez.
Nico Gonzalez guy. And I think overall for me,
hold on. And who's the other one? Who's the other one? Because I'm full.
Who's that? Oh, isn't it that Brazilian guy, the young guy that come in? Yeah, he's not coming, so I'm not going to give an opinion. So for me, overall, I'm just talking about the players that you have bought in. You spent £200 million, and you said that you started the rebuild. I think that rebuild has been a really and truly, it's been a shotgun approach because I don't think any of those players have come in and are going to make the difference, and have made a huge difference, in my opinion. I'm not sitting here saying
no. I mean, the results look different, and the results do look different. The results say otherwise.
But you're right. But you've still been conceding goals. You still have not been playing great. You still had your old school players like Diaz who have not come in. And
you're still City, Daps. You're not going to completely.
All I'm saying is,
no. But before they came in, Bo, we were conceding mad goals. Before they came in, hold on.
They gave the squad a lift, innit? That's it.
Yeah, and deep the games we've played since they've come in. Yeah, because remember, January, February, March was City's mad run, right? Of we played everyone, right? Now, when you look at it and you look at the results we were getting in December, they have made a difference. So, look, I'm not here saying all of them, like I just said, Marmoush, for me, he's had a great game against Newcastle. Apart from that, he ain't really done too much.
That's my point.
Nico Gonzalez, when he's played, we've looked stronger, 1,000,000%. People are not running through, remember the narrative before. People were running through our midfield. Yeah, people are not running through our midfield now, right?
Yeah, you're right. But when you've got shit and you spray it with a bit of deodorant, it's still going to be shit, even though it smells a bit better. So the floor was...
it's an improvement.
Yeah, no. So it's a significant improvement on the shit you had prior, but it doesn't mean that it's good enough. That's my point.
Okay. Like I said, the rebuild has started, but it's cool. You don't think we'll challenge next season?
But it's not to say that you can't challenge. But when I look at what you've got to improve and the players you're going to be missing, I just don't see, with all of the encompassing that I've spoken about, your manager, the players that are going, the players that you're having to rely on. Diaz hasn't been good enough. And football's all about what have you done for me lately. If I'm looking at the players that you've got in your squad that have to come up and step up, Foden, been good enough.
Yeah, we can talk on Foden.
No, but I can keep going. Diaz.
No, bro, I get it. Yeah, you don't need to tell me that my players.
So when you ask me, 13 seconds ago, oh, so I don't think you're going to challenge. Yes, I don't think
No,
you're
I
going
didn't
to challenge.
ask you. I didn't ask you. I said, I know. I've heard what you said now. You don't
Okay,
think we're going to
cool, yeah.
challenge. Cool. No,
Okay, nice.
but on Foden, let's talk on Foden because it's not all City fans will talk on it yet. It's at the point now, right, where Foden is so far from a Kevin De Bruyne replacement, right, in that he creates nothing. Like, I don't even know, like, he creates nothing. He literally, like, to think that he could ever be a creator, he's a goal scorer, and that is it. Yeah. And for me, like, I'm going to be honest with you, he's a luxury player. Like, that is where it is for me now as well. That with him, he operates in a certain area of the pitch phenomenally, right? But that is it. Like, apart from in that area of the pitch, I'm struggling to
I'm
see
a Foden fan,
that's
but I'm
the
starting
thing,
to struggle with it
though.
as well. And I'm thinking, do you know what? You know what the maddest thing is, Daps? I didn't even clock it. He's 25 in May. And you know when we're doing, and Daps, you remember, and funny enough, this is when we started in
Rashford used to get
we're
this.
talking about
Rashford used to
Martial,
get that.
Lingard and that. And you remember people used to say about potential, and men used to say, they're 27 now, they're 26.
Now,
They're not
but you know, bro, you know the
like,
worst thing
Foden's
is,
25
but the
in
worst thing is, bro, if you're talking about potential, he hit his potential last season. A bigger issue is when you hit your potential and then don't follow it up. Because it's not even like, bro, and I'll be honest with you, when I see, like, I looked at the team yesterday and I'm getting to a point now where when I look at the team and see Foden in it, I worry because I think,
yeah,
like,
he dropped
that
Marmoush,
is
he
where
dropped
I am,
Marmoush
bro.
and Foden, innit?
I don't think
Foden
Marmoush would have. The thing is, I get that because Marmoush against the way Forest play. Yeah, bro, I hear that. That's a really fucking. That's a good. That's actually true.
And that's let's just keep it a buck, right? We keep saying again. Okay, I'm going back to the manager. The manager made that change yesterday. The manager didn't start Marmoush and he put Foden. The manager's
Marmoush shouldn't have started yesterday, though.
But my point is, though, Daps, is when you see Foden being disaster class, stinky fest all game, every game, most game, why does he keep playing it? And that's on the manager. So whatever we want to say,
but Lee,
I can be critical of
hold on,
Pep.
Lee. I didn't say you can't be critical of Pep. 1,000,000% you should be critical of Pep. No one said you shouldn't be. But to start Marmoush yesterday against a team that played the way that Nottingham Forest play would be stupid as well. I'm not saying he should have started Marmoush. I'm talking on Foden now. Marmoush would not have worked against Forest in the first half.
I would hope that when you pay £70 million, that they come in and they should be players that can unlock a defence.
But Lee, you come on, you're better than that. You know football better than that. You play different players in different types of games, bro.
I'm just asking this rebuild that you started, that you spoke about. I'm hoping that
the rebuild that we started a month and a half ago. Yeah, a month and a half ago, Lee.
That's all I'm asking for, because Bernardo Silva, he started and he looked terrible yesterday. Again,
yeah, we all know he's done. He's done.
I didn't watch the whole game. I'm caveating. I didn't watch the whole game, so I'm not saying he played crap for the whole game. But from what I saw, he didn't look good. I'm also looking at Haaland. Okay, fine. He didn't get any service. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to talk about him because you can't talk about a guy that doesn't get the ball. It's impossible. So let's leave him out of it. But there are other players on that pitch. And listen, let me not even talk about Jack Grealish. Let me not even mention his.
No, because he didn't start yesterday, so that would be mad.
Well, I know, because he didn't pass his alcoholic test. That's why, because he's probably still drunk. That's probably why.
Yeah, probably, Lee.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know why you brought up Jack Grealish when we're talking about yesterday's game. I'm
just saying in general. Let's just talk about your squad and the lack of you and your players. Sorry, not you, but your players and your manager making the wrong decisions, and some of your players, the ones that you're going to rely on.
We struggled to break down Forest. You struggled to break down Forest.
Yeah, but
a lot of teams struggled to break down Forest.
For all intents and purposes, yes, you're right. But we are missing two players in that forward line that would make a big difference to get us over the line. You have pretty much your whole squad forward line, sorry, that should make a difference. Now, I don't know where we're getting away with this. You had a whole week off, and that's what I heard from a few Man City fans, that you've got time off now because you're not in the Champions League. So the manager should be able to make those changes. So again, all of these things, it doesn't bode well for the future, in my opinion. So yeah.
No, I mean, look, the biggest one as well is, like, even when De Bruyne came on, and once again, I know he had a chance out for a goal kick, didn't even hit the target. That's for me the issue is, and that's what we need to do in the summer. And that's why I keep saying.
And can I just say, just to add on, sorry, because I feel like
no, go on.
But I feel like Savio. I mean, look, I actually thought Savio played well yesterday. I actually quite like Savio, and we can all do the numbers thing. His numbers haven't been great. I thought he played well, but he needs to get more numbers. So I'm bigging him up. But
I
I'm
think
also
Doku
thinking,
actually played well as well. I think Doku actually.
Do you know what as well?
Doku's been playing well.
But I thought Savinho was a lot better than Doku, but Savinho needs to get more
Not in the
numbers.
first half. Not in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe overall for the game.
Doku was the best player in the first half.
For what I saw, because I didn't watch. I was saying I didn't watch the whole game. I thought Savinho was very, very good yesterday, but he just needs to get the goals.
Do you know what it is, though, Lee? Do you know what it is, though, Lee? And I want to run the super chats in a second and the members. I think though, in football anyway, with top clubs at the moment, you got Salah that's getting big numbers for Liverpool. You got like Saka that would put up the GA or get the assist and create for Arsenal. When you look at City, since Mahrez is gone anyway, it's been hard for them to find that replacement for Mahrez. Because Savinho, I agree, good player. I think he's tidy. I think
That's why they brought in Marmoush.
That might come in the season. You got Doku. Has hot and cold moments, but when he's good, Doku's good. But none of the City's wingers, when Foden's not really at it, Grealish is not really a big numbers man at the moment. City have struggled to replace that Mahrez. So when Haaland's not scoring, Mahrez is going to be
that's why they brought in Marmoush, because Marmoush was second to Salah in GA in Europe.
Montel, raw. But the thing is, Mons, that man called you full name. But the thing is, Mons, is that like Marmoush for me is probably more better as a second striker or behind Haaland, making the runs of Haaland.
Yeah.
So that's where Foden potentially, if you look at, let's be real, Foden has always had the vision to occupy himself there when KDB's not playing. So now you've got Foden and Marmoush probably battling for the same spot. I think City maybe need to go out and try and get a creator for a winger because Mahrez hasn't been able to pin.
We need like
let me just quickly do that.
Yeah, go on.
Big up Door, becoming a YouTube member. I think it's a silver member as well. Big up, bro. Appreciate it. As always, I hope you're having a blessed Sunday with the weather.
Thursdays, members on Thursdays after the show straight away. Just to let you know.
There you go, guys. Mons, have you seen PSG's interview video, INT video, Igal of PSG?
Wait, what?
No, what's that?
Igal of wait, have you seen the PSG international video?
No. So link.
Maybe send it to him.
Link it to me. Yeah, link it to me. If you go back.
And then also, guys, the most important thing is always make sure you subscribe to all the channels. Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure you like this video. Most importantly, when you come into your house, you take your shoes off. When you come into the YouTube stream, you smash the like. So please make sure you get us to 400-500. Let's just get as high as possible. We've got big games to talk about today.
Not even on 200 likes.
So yeah, man, guys,
like nasty in the
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, that for me is the priority. I like
a winger, like a goal scoring winger.
We need a right back as well. I think for me in the summer, the two priorities are not goal scorer. It's a creative midfielder. We need like some new creativity in the middle of the park.
As in the central areas, like where Marmoush and Foden and that play.
No. Like we need a De Bruyne replacement. We need someone that De Bruyne, someone that can drive from the 8 role forward and
right
create
back as well.
No. Sorry, we don't. Sorry, that's what I said. The right back. Yeah, that's what we need. If I said left back, I meant right back.
Don't you need a whole new defense, including goalkeeper? You conceded 38 goals in 28 games.
No, we don't, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
What, you're blaming the goalkeeper for that now as well? Nah.
He's not looking to leave.
Nah. Well, I don't know, bro. Hold on. Yeah,
they're linked to Costa. I think they're linked to Porto.
Hold on. If Ederson goes, we need a new goalkeeper, right? But if he doesn't go, and when people there has not been one link that I've seen that anyone's coming in looking for Ederson. I have not seen it. Last summer I did. I have not seen any links that Ederson is leaving, right? As far as Lee, you saying we need a whole new defense. Well, we've just bought 2 new defenders that have literally just joined us, right? And we've got 3 centre backs out, right? So based on when our centre-backs get back fit and based on the fact we've just bought 2, no, we don't need a whole new defence. But if your narrative is because of the goals we've conceded this season, you talk about we didn't create goals we're struggling to create. Fair point. And we're not missing anyone. We're missing 3 centre-backs at the moment, Lee. So
who are the players you're missing? Who the centre-backs?
Akanji, Ake, and John Stones.
John Stones, come on, Daps, come on, man. Come on.
What?
Come on, Daps, man.
What? Say your point. I don't know what you mean by come on, Daps. No.
He's about to head to Chase Farm's, old people's home, man. Come on, he's on his way out, mate.
Okay, but what? When he plays, is he not good, bro?
No, he's not.
Okay, fair enough. Lee. All right, cool.
Not anymore.
He's not good.
Let's move on. John Stones isn't good. Cool.
Not anymore. He's not, man. Come on.
He's not good
anymore.
Honest,
man.
Right.
Stones is finished, bro. Come on.
Okay. I'm not even going to argue with you two. You two are chatting shit if you think John Stones is rubbish.
John Stones is a good defender now. Why are you letting him go then?
We're not. What do you mean letting him go again? Where are we letting him go, bro? No, show me the sign. Do you know something I don't?
When he leaves in the summer, we'll discuss it.
Nah, that's
Okay.
Stones
But no. All right, Stones isn't a good defender. No problem. Honestly, let's move on.
He's okay. Maybe he's definitely okay. Maybe if we want to disagree about that word, but he's definitely not reliable. So
no, he's not reliable. Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay, cool.
But you asked who's out, right? This season, every one of our centre backs, apart from Vardio, has been injured for a significant amount of time.
Okay, but don't you think it's as bad as Chelsea fans mentioning Reece James and Lavia as you're mentioning Stones? Because
no, I don't.
They're all out all the time.
No, I don't.
But we all get onto, including you, we all get onto Chelsea fans when they talk about Reece James.
Lavia, 1,000,000%. Reece James. Bro, over the last 4 or 5 seasons, John Stones has played substantially more games than Reece James. Is he unreliable? Yes. But I didn't say he wasn't, but you said he's not a good defender. There's a difference, bro.
I'm actually going to check this. He's not
cool, check it.
I just want to check how many games
he's
played, I just want to check how many games he's played in the last 3 seasons, innit?
Okay, cool. But say he's not a good defender.
He's played more football than you think, Lee, to be honest. He's probably played more football than you think.
Hold on. Let me just check.
I think Stones is good. It's just reliability.
It's reliability, but I agree on that.
I can't lie.
This season, he's played 11 games in the Prem. Yeah.
Lee, you just said 3 seasons. You just said
no.
3
I'm
seasons.
talking about this. So I'm going back.
So you're doing 1 season now.
No. I'm going back. I'm going back as well. So I'm looking at this season. He's played 11 games in the Prem and 6 in the Champions League, 1 in the FA Cup, 2 in the Carabao Cup.
What's the minutes?
1,134
altogether.
This season,
last season he played.
Just do minutes. Just do the minutes.
1,859 the last season, and then the season before that he played
20 games. Then,
and then the season before that he played. Hold on. I don't know why it's not working. Oh hell, yeah, this is 2,698. So well below the average for all top players.
Oh, I agree though, but you just that wasn't the conversation you said about him compared to Reece James. I agree he's unreliable, bro. I've never said he isn't.
Reece James.
Different conversations, innit? 1 minute you said he's shit, now it's unreliable. I agree with you being.
You know what? It's not to deviate the conversation. I know we're talking about Stones. We all know, he's a good player when he's fit. He's unreliable, obviously, in terms of injuries. But actually talking about City, right? And yesterday losing, Forest are now 4 points clear of them. City are 4th. Daps, truthfully,
Chelsea win today, they go above us.
Chelsea win today, they go above you. So, serious question for the panel. Do you City make top 4 at the moment? That's as it stands. Are you confident that your club?
Yeah. Based on yesterday was the last game of what for me was our difficult run. Now I'm not saying that
Brighton and Leicester at home next.
And then I'm not saying that again based on how we've been this season. We've got, probably every other game is going to be a difficult game for us. But looking overall at how our January, February, and March was, I always said if we are in a Champions League position coming out of that run, I'm very confident to get Champions League football. Now, this is not all based on how good City have been, because I'm not saying in the last 3 months we've been phenomenal and that's why we've got back to being in a Champions League position. But what has happened during that period is while we've started to get a little bit better, all the other teams around us have been dropping points. Chelsea have dropped off. Newcastle have dropped off. Villa have dropped off. All these teams are dropping off. And based on that, I think we get a Champions League place, which for me, I've always said from about November time, we've just got to fucking take what we can, make sure we get Champions League football and write the season off and go again next season.
Fifth gets Champions League this year. I think it got confirmed basically at the end of the...
Is it basically how far the UK teams get, like Villa, Liverpool?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty much already done.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, bro. I think there's a good chance we get 4th, not even 5th. I think there's a very good chance we get 4th.
You don't want to have your eye on 5th. You need to be
No. Especially with the we played. So now we've played Tottenham twice. We've played Arsenal twice. We've played Liverpool twice. We've played Chelsea twice. We've played Newcastle twice. We've played Forest twice. We've got Man United away and we've got Aston Villa at home.
Brighton. Do you think we'll win that?
Yeah, Brighton at home will win.
Leicester, do you think we'll win that?
Yeah, Leicester at home, of course.
United away, do you think we'll win that?
Yeah, I think we win that.
Palace away at home, so you think we'll win that?
Yeah, 4 wins.
Everton away.
Everton away, a bit more difficult, so I wouldn't be too sure on that.
And Wolves at home.
Aston Villa and Wolves at home, we win both of them.
Southampton away.
Yeah, Southampton away.
I didn't realize I just said Bournemouth at home.
This is what I said.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they win all of them apart from maybe
Bournemouth at home and then Fulham away.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree as well.
Of course you do. And by the way, I'm not saying it's guaranteed.
I want you to get top 4, by the way.
I'm not saying like there's Everton away, difficult game. I think a few of them are difficult games. I'm not going to say that.
I mean, there's about three combined draws or losses in that game. So at least like one loss, 2 draws.
No, I'm hoping. I'm praying.
But then, if you look at that, what you just said there, Mon. So
that's still enough to get top 4. I'm just
saying. Exactly. Yeah.
And
that's what I always. And it's mad now because obviously at the start of the season, I was looking at our running and I knew our last 10 games and thought, once we get all those, this could be a beautiful title lift, because we've got our running business end of the season. Obviously now it's not that, but I always knew this was coming, that once we got through this spell, it's a lot fucking easier for us. So, and that's where I think in a lot of these games, you'll start to see Marmoush play a lot more. You'll start to see, I would hope you'll start to see how we're going to look next season a bit more.
I think Lee did go a bit over the top, but I kind of see where the logic comes from. Like, it's going to be a big window for City, even though you've already spent in January. It's going to be a very big window. I don't look at you lot and think there is no fear factor there anymore. Like, nothing. There's zero fear factor when you play Man City, and it's not necessarily like none of the players have talent.
Thing, innit, Mon?
It's more so. It's more so. I just feel like when you're passing teams to death, it feels like there's no bite behind it anymore.
When we play that style of football, when we play that pass to death, it's gone. It's not, even when we played Plymouth. When we played Plymouth, we were doing that, and it was just dead. Like that's not it no more.
This is my point where I feel like I don't want to say it, but it is a bit Arteta-like. That is a little bit Arteta-like when you play that style. When you go more direct, it's a lot better and you're more dangerous.
It's second season Pellegrini-like as well.
Yes, I'm not saying it is Arteta-like, but it's a bit similar to the way that Arteta went from that season where they finished second the first time and it slowed right down. I'm not saying that is going to be your style going forward. This might just be get to the end of the season, get top 4, and then we reset. It could be that.
The biggest thing is that teams think they can have a go at City now, and that's the biggest difference.
Yeah. But that
can carry on into next season as well.
But I understand that. But as I said, the over the top ball was killing City last season. They still won the league. That's the difference. They were still getting killed at the over the top ball.
Hold on. But if we're talking about that, we have there has to be some context to this, and that is that. Obviously missing our DM, and we know it, Mons. You know it because you've missed a DM before, And when you miss a DM and your centre backs are injured as well, you know what that does to your team, right?
100%.
Kunle, you're 100%. That fear factor thing is a big deal. A prime example is Old Trafford. Man used to get off the bus at Old Trafford already 1-0 down. Nowadays, there's fucking man on other teams doing the Sue and that, Like, it's just that when it goes, it goes. That's where the back end of this season is quite important. Because if we want to be serious next season and we want to go into next season with people starting to think, oh shit, it's City again, we need to go on a run at the back end of this season. Because we look, a great example is Liverpool, the season that Liverpool won the league. They actually started that in the January the season before, The January the season before, they went on that run. They carried it through into the next season, and they pretty much had the league fucking wrapped up by January. We have to go well now, and I think the key is, like, all of you are right, by the way. We ultimately our midfield and our legends that have got us everything, they're gone. Like whether it be Kevin De Bruyne. His passing is gone. His shooting is gone.
He's got no power in his legs.
Bro, he can't make... De Bruyne used to make passes. Even last season, De Bruyne was making passes that he had no right to make, right? Now, he can't make a simple 20-yard pass. It won't put enough weight on the pass. So when he shoots, he's hitting corner flags and that. It's mad, but the drop-off of De Bruyne has been real, and that's why he must go in the summer, and I don't want to see no contract extension.
And that's the thing, though, Daps as well. Like, people in the chat were saying, oh, yeah, I'm salty, I'm being rude to Daps, I'm only comparing you to...
We're not being rude.
But I'm only comparing Man City to the high levels that you've done for the last 4 years, 5 years. So what am I talking about? 7 years. So apologies. I'm only comparing Man City to the last 7 years. That's all I'm doing. I'm not comparing them to some any dead team like Arsenal. Like, I'm not comparing
the thing is, I think right. So next season with Rodri back, there will be a difference straight away. Yeah. With the players embedded a bit more, there will be a difference. But the key is, in January, we did not. I think in January we got. I'm going to say squad players, and that doesn't mean bench players. It means squad players. Yeah, they're not players like in previous seasons where we've gone and got like Rodwell or we've gone and got Sinclair. They were bench players. Yeah, I think in January we got some youngers to grow up. Yeah, but we also got squad players that will start regularly, but they're not the absolute game changers. What we need in the summer is a fucking game changer. Yeah, we need a game changer urgently.
Or to develop someone you've already got who becomes a game changer.
But
remember when I say this, every season's different. No one saw Gravenberch being the game changer for us.
But
every season is different, bro.
I think Doku. Every season is different, bro. So I think
Marmoush.
It's not a different narrative.
Yeah, it is.
Gravenberch wasn't a game changer for Liverpool because of a positioning thing, and then he became our most important midfielder because there isn't adequate backup.
He was always a talented player, though, man.
But I think,
so are you not telling me that City don't have talented players, though? Of course, they're talented players.
Who's the guy that can be a game changer at City right now?
Hold on.
I don't know, but I'm saying that.
I can tell you a few. I can tell you a few that I think, but the key is, this season, Savio is a great example. He's come in. Savio can be a game changer, yeah? Last season, he was a game changer. He can be a game changer, but it's his first season in the Premier League. He's 20 years old, and all of a sudden, there was a lot more pressure put on him because of the fact that every fucker dropped off, right? Now, if we bring in a ready-made game changer, which is what I believe we need, and we have to throw the fucking kitchen sink at it, like we did with De Bruyne, like we did at Haaland. We have to go all out, and that's where I'm saying in January we got the squad players. Now we need to be going out and getting that big money game changer.
You think Oscar Bob can be that guy, though? Do you think
Bob's a good? Bob, there's a few. I think Bob can be the guy. I think Savio can be the guy. I think Doku can be the guy. Yeah, they are game changers, right? And it's very similar to when you look at, say, Arsenal. I think it was 2 seasons ago, was it, where you had multiple players chipping in with over 10 goals. City, I think 4 or 5 seasons ago, we had something similar where we had, I think, 6 players that all got over 10 goals. We can have that, but the important thing is we need, I'm telling you now, we need Wirtz.
And what's the Argentinian guy you brought?
He looks cold. I'm going to be real. Yesterday, That's something. When I look at City's team yesterday, I am looking at it. It's probably the fact that Foden's there. I'm thinking, I don't know if we're going to create much. Yeah, we should have. I think hopefully towards the back end of the season, we'll start seeing Echeverri be given some game time. He is young, but he does look like a fucking game changer. Like he really fucking does. If anyone watches,
I think that's what Monch was saying. Like it can be an internal thing with the some of the players you got. You don't. And look, Wirtz is obviously an amazing.
We need one catalyst. For it all.
You might need that Hollywood signing.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen that way where City will already have it in their camp. I'm just saying every season is different, and you just never know what player might just pop up and be. Even the season before, Phil Foden obviously was Phil Foden last season. But the season before that, people were asking questions about Phil Foden, and then he stepped up. And it's just like, oh, right.
He's had one season where he just carried the team.
Phil Foden won you man the league. But the season before, if you said 2 seasons ago, is Phil Foden going to win City League? You go, well, he's really good, but how often does he?
I agree with that. I agree. And let's be real with Foden. Like, I know Pep likes there being competition. Foden's got a lot of fucking competition. Like, it's all on Foden now because we said Marmoush can play in the 10 role, yeah?
And if you go and get this Florian Wirtz, he's a holly. Like, do you know what I mean? He's going to want to play.
Bro, Echeverri plays in the 10 role. Yeah. So all of a sudden, Foden is going to be pushed big time. And it's going to be difficult. If his form continues, he won't start. And the thing is, when Foden was younger, I always thought he could play in the 8 role. But I think he's become so molded into that role now that I couldn't see him doing that 8 role no more. So Foden needs to step up. He needs to step up big time, or he's going to drop down the ranks and he won't be starting no more.
Yeah, just one thing.
Yeah, go on. Do one, and then I'll go through this. Yeah.
I know. Look, again, like it feels like I'm, trying to crash it on the manager. I'm not. I'm just asking questions about him. Why is it that you aren't changing your style of play to get Haaland even more touches, more involved?
We are.
This has been.
Lee, we have been.
But I don't see it. I don't see the change.
You didn't see it yesterday against Nottingham Forest because you can't play the different style, right? But if you go and watch the Tottenham game, if you go and watch even, I think, the Liverpool game, bro, Haaland has been dropping deeper, holding the ball up and then allowing the runners, including Marmoush, to get in for him to lay off. It's been happening, but you can't play that type of football against a team like Nottingham Forest. Simple. You can't do that. And if you're saying you want to see Haaland drop deep and start becoming a creative 10 or something, Haaland can't do that. He can do the hold-up play and get more involved, which he has been doing in recent weeks. And even against Plymouth, when he came on in the second half, we were struggling to break Plymouth down. He came on in the second half and he was dropping deep, holding up the ball and bringing other players into play. Like it has been happening, Lee. I guarantee you. Not every game, because there's certain games you can't play like that.
Guys, what I'm going to say is people run up the likes, keep running them up. We want to get to our target. We want to get at least 500 today, to make sure you please do that. Like I said, the sun's out shining, so everyone should be in a good mood to smash up the likes. I Am Roy says, Daps, Pep spent 200 million in January and you still look garbage. Do you want to come back to that, Daps?
No, we've spoken.
No, spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless. And then Andy Kane, FFC says, Daps, you look a bit rattled, bro. Easy 3 points. Come on, you Reds. I don't know which Reds you're on about. I hope it's United.
He's a Forest fan.
No, I'm hanging out my ass. I'm not rattled at all. I'm just hanging.
But yeah, guys.
By the way, no, the likes are disgusting. Monster, they look horrible, by the way. There's nearly 1,000 in there with 270. It's horrible.
Well, listen, let's just stay quiet.
It's like they don't want us to grow. No,
it's fine. No one's saying nothing. That's fine. Give it. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Because we'll turn this into a podcast now. That's what we'll do now.
Yeah.
That's
when he said, "Come on, you Reds," he was a Forest fan.
I know. I just clocked.
Yeah, Andy, you'll clock Andy. He's always in the chat. He's a rattle. He's a rattle.
I wouldn't say. By the way, I wouldn't say it was an easy 3 points for Forest neither.
No, it wasn't an easy 3 points. It wasn't
scored in like the 83rd minute or something.
Yeah, guys. You guys
the game was very boring. The game was mad boring though. That start.
Yeah, it was. But from what I heard, it was crazy boring.
Do you know what though? One thing I'm going to say, props to Hudson-Odoi, because I'm going to say is like he's had some ACL injuries. He's not been the same player for a long time. But do you know what? Big up Nuno, because he's got him, Alanga, Gibbs White, them lot like enjoying themselves. He looks like he's part of the man. Them you see him dancing in the change rooms after.
I see that?
Yeah, that was funny. Still,
yeah, like
there was a little
good little vibe going on.
It was due, to be fair. Him versus Doku was great. Ola Aina was definitely one of the better players yesterday. He saved him a few times.
Big move soon.
He's 30. He's nearly 30 though.
Contract runs out this summer. You know,
he's 28. He's 28.
Yeah. If they get, I think if they get,
he's going
if
on
Forest get Champions League football,
it will sign a new contract.
He'll sign a 1-year extension.
Well, they're only looking to get Champions League football and start selling players. They're owners on stuff.
Yeah, 100%. What are the likes on now, Cash?
Find Big Eddie.
317. It needs to be 350 if I'm honest. Like the likes are flying up now, but it needs to be 350. In fact, how about this? Like we really just shouldn't be saying anything. You should be quiet, to be honest. But
yeah, and also people can
does Eddie automatically become good now? He's at Forest or what?
Oh, that's right. Thank you, though.
What's going on there? Hold on, we need the cameras back on. What the fuck's going on, Ty? Oh, thank you.
Like, the dog and I'll see my mic.
That's crazy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, big up Nottingham Forest though, man. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, man. You know what?
I actually said that we're here to. They're actually here to stay this season, man. Yeah. That's what Pep
said, bro. That's what Pep said on Friday when someone said like about Forest being a flash in the pan. He said you can't be 30 games into a Premier League season and be third and still be.
Don't concede. Murillo and Milenkovic, like they've gone so under the radar. Like,
so what are we saying? Are they guaranteed for top 4 now?
Not guaranteed. They put themselves in a great.
You know what it is? Yeah, I tell you, I've listened to Talk Sport Lee. Funny you say that. Nottingham
hope they
Forest,
get top four.
I think they got 12. Well, we've got 10 games left. I think 7 of them they're playing bottom half teams. Like it's on Forest now. They'll basically say on the radio, City was their biggest game.
Wolfie, I'd like them to get top four.
It's on
And
Forest
the thing is,
now.
Forest were 3 games without a win. There were 2 straight losses on a draw, and look where they still are. This is what I mean when I say that clump between 3rd and 7th is like no one's consistently winning games apart from Brighton. And how about this? Brighton weren't even there. They just won that. Brighton have won 4 out of their last 4 games. The highest win streak in anyone in the league right now, 4 in the last 4. And all of a sudden, Brighton are within a shout of top 4.
Yeah. Bro, that's
anyone that goes on a winning streak.
That's what I'm saying.
Whole season, bro.
That's why we are where we are. That's why we're still 4th because of the other teams.
Who's fourth?
City at the moment.
And if Chelsea
what's the point?
win
They're a point
today,
ahead of Chelsea, right?
Chelsea will go above them if they win today.
Yeah,
Bro,
Chelsea go above.
They
They
got
will win
Leicester,
today. Chelsea
Leicester
win
though,
today.
man.
But how many points?
2 points separate 4th and 7th. 2 points.
2 points.
Oh, yeah?
2 points.
Oh yeah, Man City are getting that. I want Man City to get top 4. I want 100%. I want them to get top 4.
What are we saying?
But I think Forest should do as well, especially when you look at their running. I think the only thing
Brighton are on 46 points and Man City on 47 points. Same games played. Like that's bro. That's crazy, man.
The only thing with
out
Forest, I would say, is actually that does make next week's game against Brighton a big game.
There's another big game though for these lot. 4:30.
Who's lot?
For them lot, bro. You lot are getting Ty.
It's a big game for
it's
not a big game in any aspect of the league.
Do you know
but it's a big game for like friends and rivalries.
Well,
and that.
they were asking.
Bragging
They were
rights.
asking.
Couldn't they be careful? Chris Eubanks got some eggs in his pockets today.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a
do you know
bragging
what Chris-
rights thing. That's
Have
what
you
it
seen
is.
who Chris Eubanks manager
You
is?
look a little bit like Chris
Yeah,
Eubanks.
Napa.
It's Napa.
I know the MC.
Oh, crack
Yeah.
your skull.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking
that-
Eubanks manager.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no, he went to school, my brother still.
yeah.
Who's the manager? Who?
Chris
He's
Eubanks.
manager.
You're probably a bit younger. Grimy.
That's what he does, though, isn't it?
Crack your skull, that guy.
When I
Yeah.
lived in Dubai, I used to buck him up still.
Yeah. He's a security in that, isn't he? He runs security.
Yeah,
in
but
that.
now he does
Yeah.
properties in Dubai.
Does he?
Got married to some.
Well, he
like,
does a
Muslim
couple
girl.
of questionable stuff as well, but we won't go into that.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
But
he
nah,
does some
Ty.
interesting-
They
Sorry.
have to win that.
Is it-
They
No,
have to
No,
win.
they have, bro. It's not even a they have to win because they have to win is putting pressure on them. There's no pressure on them, bro. They're steamrolling you. They're steamrolling, bro. They're steamrolling you, and this is
They've never steamrolled us.
Yeah,
since
but Daps, you know
1970.
why? You know why? It's because me and Cass are focused on winning the Europa League on Thursday.
Yeah,
That's why.
bro. They actually had on Talksport the other day. They actually were doing they were asking, is Arsenal and Man United with the gap that big? Is it still even fucking a big game? Like because for Arsenal, this is just run of the mill shit, bro.
You know what, Daps? I'm gonna be real with you. This is the first time ever I feel like I'm not even like feeling this the Arsenal United energy. A real talk. I'm not feeling.
Was the last time?
You're
Was
15.
the,
How are you going to feel it? You're 15.
I couldn't. Here's some trivia for you. Yeah. When's the last time you scored more than 3 goals at Old Trafford?
Last time. I can't even.
Have they ever done that?
I can tell you when. I already know it. When was the last time? Just have a guess. Have one guess of 1 year.
2000.
Is that what gives you hope, though?
No, because you said steamroll.
No, but is that what gives you hope?
Not
Oh
really.
yeah, but
2001.
we beat you. We beat you.
Nope.
We beat you 2-0 about 2-3 seasons ago and steamrolled you. But it was 2-0. But we still steamrolled you. And you know what game I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? And that is. I don't think. By the way, I'm not saying Arsenal will batter you 6-0, but when I say steamroll, I mean it's going to be. There's no competition because unfortunately, like whereas in previous seasons, you've got certain players that if they have a good game. And if you hit Arsenal on the counter, you might get something. But unfortunately, I think even both of you two are looking at your front three and going, yeah, even if we are somehow resilient at the back.
Mm.
We
our
got
front
Marino
three-
up front, though, bro. We got Marino up front.
But this is my thing.
Yeah,
You didn't steamroll us at the Emirates, really. You didn't do as well. After you smashed Man City 5-0, you didn't do nothing the next
5-1.
game. 5-1.
That one goal.
Not them at the
After
FA
you-
Cup.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Hey, the
West Ham,
reality
you
is,
didn't do
Gaz,
nothing.
It's
Last time I checked, you can be compact against Arsenal and you make it a difficult game.
Hey, first of all, it's the Man City fan that said that we were going to steamroll you, not the Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I know that, but it worked into the trivia, innit? You still didn't ask. You didn't answer.
Bring it back. I would say we are going to win the game today, though. It's going to be a difficult one, though. I think it's going to be a close game. And regardless of what anyone's saying, It's a big game for banter, for rivalry, for friends, and all that. I don't think it's a big game.
Social media
Dynamics
But
in the Premier League.
why is it a big game? Why is it a big game for social media? Man United know what
I don't know about the
It's not-
social
it's not-
media.
It's just it's just social media wars,
Me
man.
bragging
That's what it
rights
is.
to my friends. It's a
Bragging
big game.
rights,
That's
innit?
the only thing.
I'm not gonna lie though, Cass is slightly
Nothing
right.
else.
When you think of me and Cass watched the league game together, apart from the set pieces, we were
I
playing
love
better
how
than
you
in the
two do
league game.
this. I love how you.
No, that's I don't think we're winning today. But for Arsenal fans,
He's giving you
like,
some hope, innit?
not Kunle, no. But I don't think we win. Yeah, but Kunle and Lee, other Arsenal fans are out there probably thinking comfortable win. But when you actually look at the games this season, FA Cup, we were better than you, and then we still won with 10 men and defended. Yeah, it was pens. We still got the job done. In the league, it was the set pieces because me and Cass were watching it in my house. I remember, and it was like, oh my days, we just didn't know how to respond.
It
Oh,
in,
you're in a
Ty.
different place
Go on,
now, bro.
inject it in, Ty. Yeah, go on. What else? What in the league? Yeah, what else? What else? What
You're
else?
but Ty, you're in a different place now. You're
Run
in
it
a
out,
different
run it out. Hey,
place.
leave him. He
Because
was
we're focused on
sorry.
Thursday. It's 'cause we're
I'll be
focused.
real. I'll be
He
real
was
as
going
well.
off. He was
Like
going off.
you already know, yeah.
So
You already know that, like, you're right. Under Amorim, you played them in the FA Cup.
The bigger
At
games
the-
have been better.
at their ground. Yeah, you know, under Amorim, you have been better away from
Away
home.
from home.
Yeah, at home, under Amorim, you lot stink.
Yeah.
Like literally, you stink at home. Yeah, you're not handling the pressure at home, and that's the difference. That Arsenal game was almost like a zero pressure whatsoever. FA Cup away against Arsenal, no one expected you to do anything, so there was no pressure. The minute a game is at Old Trafford, even though you're still shit,
You
it's
think
at
that's
Old
the
Trafford.
fans though? Do you think that's
Yeah,
the fans
bro.
as well?
Yeah, I do. I think is it, bro. We talk about the aura of City and how that's gone now, which is making teams think, do you know what, we can get something. We talk about the aura of Old Trafford back in the day of how when people got off the coach there, they were already 1-0 down. The aura at Old Trafford right now is the opposite. Yeah, like it's having a negative effect on your whole team. And I don't know what it is, bro.
I don't know. I think we're gonna go compact today and try and keep it more tighter.
It's not great management and poor and a mixture of players not being able to do their jobs effectively.
But Amorim said it once. Amorim said when he's in the dressing room. Amorim said, yeah, when he's in the dressing room before they walk out of Old Trafford, he said he feels this energy in the dressing room that like there's this nervous pressure. But when they're away from home, he doesn't feel that. And if a manager's coming out and openly saying that, then obviously he can feel it. I'm just hoping that Arsenal got all their goals out in Eindhoven and now they can't score today.
Hey, can we keep it 100? Like, I know what I think. I see what's going on here. Hey, time's up for this one, guys.
Yeah, but
let's not. Hey,
no one believes
Ty
Leno
is
scoring.
fucking up
No one
for
believes
this, bruv.
Calafiori scoring.
He's
No one believes
always
Lewis
the
Skelly's
order.
getting another like goal or something. Like, it's not happening,
He's
bro.
ready for this one, bro. I can see it, bro. The way he's pacing back and forth and that. Hey, Ty, do not
Hey,
try.
what we saying? What we saying, Ty? A little Cheeto dagger, like when he comes on or something.
That's what you're
You know what
praying
I'm
for.
saying? I hope we score from a corner, yeah. Make it 1-0 to piss these lot off, man.
Make it 3-1
in the 90th minute. I hope it's a penalty or something. Like disgusting. A ref should never have given just a piss these lot off.
Score a consolation.
Do you know what it is?
You already
Arsenal
fell for me this year,
like,
man. I can't believe it, man.
Wait, how crap
Liverpool win the league, man?
How crap we are, Cass. I feel like Arsenal are playing it
we're garbage.
Cool. Like they deep down know that they should be winning. If Arsenal don't win today, Kunle and Lee, you man have got to hold it. Do
you know what these two are doing? Did anyone watch?
I've clocked it ages ago, bro.
Did anyone watch? Did anyone watch I Show Speed on? Was it what's it called? The on CBS, yeah. You see when he raced Jamie Carragher and Jamie Carragher was going, "You're nervous. You're nervous. I know you're nervous." That's what you man are doing. You're trying to make these two think they're nervous, bro. You two know what it is, but you're doing a great job. Keep going.
I'm not actually nervous.
But Ty has a sneaky chance. He thinks maybe.
Yeah, but so do I.
He thinks maybe.
Dare to dream.
Based off
the
2 games, there's a reason why if fans do want to believe like that, they can, because you've not done
I'm not mad at you, but don't say fans. I'm talking about you, Ty.
I'm just saying, Arsenal better do their job. About this Man United team, you lot better win. That's what I'm saying, Kunle. You lot better win,
bro.
Arsenal, Man U, later. Oh, we're not in the league anyways.
How the mighty have fallen.
These two
cover up. That is it. Cass nailed it. Oh, we're focused on the Champions League and we weren't going to win the league. Cass is
that's the one. It's easy, man. Calm, man. We got a go on later as well.
Why are you so hyped, bro? Why are you hyped? So you're going to win then?
Yes, Cass.
Hey, so what, you're going to win, yeah?
There's nothing wrong with that.
You're going to win, yeah, Ty. Come with the chest.
You need to go. Ty, you should go in your dressing room. Maybe that's what they need. They need you in there gassing them up.
Nah, they need
thump in your chest.
Nah,
innit?
they need
that
they need
energy,
Marcel,
man.
bro.
Boy.
Yeah, real talk. But boy, I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. You know, it's a football game, 4:30. I think, you know, we're gonna have to try and hit them on transition. Garnacho, Xerxes been doing all right, but he looked shattered the other night. He looked smoked
You're
off.
fucked. You just said, let's hit him on transitions and said Garnacho, bro. You know you're fucked when you
You got
go.
best transitional player,
But
bro.
I hear it, but when you're putting your hopes in that,
I know.
fucking hell.
Yeah,
Long day.
Honestly, I've sat here quiet because honestly I'm not even entertaining the
This is
nonsense that Kaz and Ty are talking about. Honestly.
Yeah, so Lee, you're
It's
admitting it should be
absolutely
comfortable, isn't it?
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Say it
These
then.
are the same
then,
guys.
Lee, innit?
These are the
Say it
same
then.
guys that will later on, when they lose, oh yeah, it's not the manager's fault. I'm here for the long term.
The manager.
So if we lose due to a header, is that the manager?
It's absolute, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Why is it?
Set up
Why-
the team.
you-
Set
Yeah,
up
you
the
set up the
team.
team, but
Set
like
up
what
the
about
team in a different
Arsenal?
way.
The
But
Emirates
listen,
then,
man.
but
Ultimately,
how
right?
does that work then?
Ultimately, Man United, you know what you are.
You man know
We
the
don't-
story. The manager's never to blame. You know the
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
You know the story.
Yeah. Let's just. Like, we ain't got to waste time on it. This is not a big game.
Man are happy to
It's
dwell
not-
in
it is,
15th
man.
and say, man, I've come in and done a worse job than Ten Hag, and it's not the manager's
Bro,
fault.
it's
I
crazy.
don't know what's
Can you imagine?
What about in Europe then? We won beaten. We was near the bottom with 10 but now we was at the top.
He
What
was
now?
unbeaten.
Which competition?
Ten Hag
No,
never
he
lost.
wasn't. No, he
Ten Hag
wasn't.
didn't
No, he
lose a
wasn't.
game.
No,
Ten
he
Hag didn't
wasn't.
lose a game.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it
won
doesn't
games
matter
after
now.
that.
It
We was
doesn't matter now, yeah.
Regardless, we was at the bottom. You lot saw what happened in Porto. You
There's
saw what
blood on
happened
your hands
against.
because of Eric.
You saw what happened
that's
against.
fine.
Was it
Would you-
Was it
all right,
Alkmaar
I'll say
that
this
we
again.
played or something?
I'll say this again. Would you rather
Eric won,
see
but never
improvements?
forgot.
Would you rather
Big up
see
Eric.
improvements in the Europa League phase where you're playing guys that are Victoria pleasing and
Lowy, you're the
guys like
same guy
that?
that said we was
Or
going to
would you
lose against
rather-
Sociedad.
Victoria,
Say that again?
please.
You're the same brother that said we're going to lose against Sociedad when in
Sounds
the
like
end
a
we should have
porn.
came up
You
with
drew,
a 3-1
you
win.
drew.
Yeah, no, but Lowy, but you man, you hooks in that. We're talking about Sociedad are gonna
So
probably
do you
do
think you've
you
been-
this, that,
do
and
you
the
think you're
other.
better, Andrew?
Comfortable,
You didn't do anything to
boss
them.
you possession. Yes, we did.
Are you beating
Are
them
you
next
mad?
week? Are you
Are
beating
you
them next
smoking the
week?
budgie banning about we didn't do nothing against them? We missed bare chances
Are
against
you
these
beating
man.
them
Missed
next
free
week?
chances.
It was
Missed
comfortable.
free.
It was
Missed free
comfortable
chances.
against them.
Do you think you're better under Amorim?
We will be better. That's the answer.
No. That wasn't
You're
the
not
fucking
better.
question, bro.
Hey,
No,
politician. We
thing
don't
to
play
say.
politics when it comes to
Bro,
football.
that's like,
Mr. Man.
bro, no. I can't just, if I'm asked about this season, I can't go, we'll be better next season. I said, do you think you're better now?
That's a shit question. Of course they're not better. They're not better. That's factually they're not better.
Hey,
They're not better.
Ten Hag would be in the top half of the league.
No,
Right
we
now.
wouldn't. No,
Like,
we
they're
wouldn't.
not better
You
now.
lot don't remember
100%.
how the midfield was exposed all
Brother,
the
he was
time.
gonna figure it out
All
like
the time.
Eric always does. You get
No,
me?
we did, but he didn't
Hey,
figure
like
it out.
Eric
Though.
always does. He figures it out, bro.
In the words of
You
Big
ain't
Steve,
had a
Big Steve,
you ain't had to finish below
That's
the top
waffle.
10,
You
have
man
you?
have mad revisionism. Like we was
in
on
the
a
word-
down
in the
smoke.
word-
Wait,
We
you're
just
gonna
lost to-
finish
we
lower than
just
you
lost to
finished with
West Ham.
Eric, but Eric's the problem.
We just lost 3-1 to one of the worst West Ham teams we've seen in about 7, 8 years.
So do you think you're better
Eric
with
is
Amorim?
overall
Overall,
to get
yeah, I
the
think we
job
are. I
done.
think would have
in the
been.
word, no,
would
but
be
it's
worse.
fine. It's fine. In the words of Big Steve, you've
Not
got
much
11,
better.
You've got 11 rats on the pitch, and you've got the Pied Piper in Amarin. That's all.
I don't think under
That is
10
literally all you've got.
under 10 right now. I truly believe we wouldn't even have 30 points.
Hey, Uncle,
Not that it
How
makes
many
much
points have you got
difference.
now? How many points have you got
33.
now?
33.
So what? A 6-point swing. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's not the question though, is it though, Lee? It's not nothing to glorify. He says, would you be better under 10 or black? No, I don't even think we'd have 30 points.
No, you'd be better on the 10 hard because
I think we'd
Hey,
be
Kaz,
I'll say
the
this
reality
right now.
is, you Man U fans don't want to believe that you would have been better under 10.
No,
I
because
get it. I get it
it's
because
like-
you
it's
lot wanted
like
him
you
out
lot-
and all
it's
that
like
stuff.
you lot-
Eric
You know what? You
would
lot have
have
a
got
tough
the job
time remembering.
done. Kaz.
You lot have a tough time remembering what it was like, how spacious it was between one midfielder like Casemiro in the middle to everybody else that was up the field. Is that you lot don't remember?
Bro, it wasn't 15th
not-
at the end of the
You
season.
lot don't
it's not-
remember
it's not even that.
anything.
Wasn't
Do
that.
you know what I remember? I remember when Rude came in and he kept the back four the same, and you won 3 games and drew 1. So for me, it's not necessarily
Yeah, but
about
who did he
would've-
play? Who did he
Hold on,
play?
let me land. Don't say who did he play, because who did Amorim play in the Europa League? Fuck and all. So again, we're not saying who did he play. We're talking about when Rude came in and kept the back four the same and used the right pivot. Yeah, when he used the right pivot, it was working. When Amorim's come in and changed his philosophy to his philosophy, United would have been 100% better playing a back 4. These players aren't used to playing a back 5, so that's why you man are worse.
You lot's arguments for this is so weak here, because guess what? I'll say it again because we have it's weak.
The players aren't good enough to be adaptable.
He played an Everton that was absolutely washed, which is fair enough, and we scored. If you go look at the goals, you will see how we can see got the goals in the end. And if you go see again against Leicester back to back and that, yeah, you'll go see that as well. It's Leicester. Yeah, let's not get it twisted, right?
Guys, where's the lowest you finished under Eric? What's the lowest you finished under?
It doesn't matter. It's
why doesn't it matter?
Question.
Why doesn't it matter?
Because
why does it mean he couldn't have got it done long term?
Let me answer the question, yeah? The thing is, yeah, why it's a weak argument, because I'll say it again. We go play low block, compact football like we was in the first season, everything. Like we did, we got questioned, what is your style of play? Why do you keep playing low block? Why can't you play football? So as soon as my man wants to come and try and play a little something, it didn't work. Yes, he's got attack it. You're going to say, why didn't you use Anthony and the rest of the crew to get his message across a little bit better? That just didn't happen, did it? Like, okay, if so you go look at it,
why does he get no blame for that?
How about this?
So a proven track record at United is less important than the theory that you're having.
Let me finish. The whole
proven
point
track
is,
record at United.
If United were playing low block, we're still not better than Villa. We're still not going to be playing better than Brighton. We're still not going to be playing better than Bournemouth. We would have been barely any much better. I guarantee we would probably been about 40 points playing low block football, and it wouldn't have been that much of a swing difference. That is it. Because guess what? No matter how you do it, we still have an attack of Højlund. We still have an attack of, well, we've got an injured that man now. Garnacho, maybe Rashford, and it all stinks. So it doesn't matter how you want to swing roundabouts. It doesn't matter.
So what you're saying
Eric
is they
didn't
both
walk.
stink. No. That means they
could
both
run around like this.
Quickly, that means they both stink. They're both shit. They both stink. Managers are supposed to be problem solvers. What problems is he solving?
Yeah, but we said
I'm cool. I'm looking ahead to next season. I'm sure.
No. Hold on. Let me land this. He's made more players worse than he made anyone better.
Now,
you know what it is? Because you've lost so much. You man are desensitized to the pain, so you are accepting what this manager is doing at times, which is not good enough. But at the end of the day, hold on. Let me land. This is not 1995. Managers need results along your path to show your philosophy.
But Monza, you seen the players in the final third that are not taking these chances?
No. But under 10 Hag, it was the managers.
They don't see it. It's results.
No. It's not about no. Ty, I see how bad your front line is. But that wasn't the narrative under 10 Hag. I don't care if it was his players. I didn't care under 10 Hag.
That's pathetic.
You said I don't care.
It's just
actually now, Ty, Cass, you did used to say under 10 Hag the squad's not that bad.
But the thing is, you can your girlfriend used to be good for you, but then you realize she's not good for you no more, so you get rid of her. What? You change your mind? Is she still good for you?
No, but
come on, man. That's just you used to think players are good, and now you cut me.
That's not my. So let me finish my point. So as I said, now just because I said they were 10 Hag's players, I'm not giving the excuse to say, oh, you know what, this is only Amorim's fault. What I'm trying to say is that the players were not scoring goals now, and they weren't scoring goals before, but you're also conceding goals as well. It's not just the players going forward are crap. So anyone that comes in, it's not their fault. No. You need to figure it out because you're the manager of Manchester United. Figure it out. And what he's doing is doing things he's doing stupid shit like playing Kobe in the false line. Taking this long to realize that Højlund
I agree with that.
You know, taking this long to see that Chido probably should be playing over Højlund. Still playing Darlow at left wing back. Having no consistency in the back line.
Yeah, but he tried. But what he done?
There are so many tactical problems that Amorim has come up with, and you lot are bypassing it because in your mind you're desensitized to.
Now we recognize months. We recognize it, but me and Cass know that.
Don't recognize it.
There's big problems at Man United anyway.
Let me give you the biggest indictment of all.
This is stupid again. This is stupid again, Ty, because we got told, Pep Guardiola before he meant all of his. By the way, this was the criticisms, before he signed all those players to kind of help the season, 200 million, he was getting criticized. Why isn't the best coach in the world?
Hold on.
Why is he not coaching his players when they were sitting in 7 for 7?
Brother, did you just bring Pep into this argument when you're 15 being near to a relegation battle?
Chelsea were above.
We were third.
I don't think he was.
When he was, they come third. They were third.
No. Now
they finished fourth.
No, this season they were sitting in 7th, and you man told the best coach in the world to go and coach.
And rightly so.
But
Okay, no, hold on. And what's your point?
And wait. And when City finally got some players going, now they're getting results and everything. Because guess what? They spent the money to go and get. Yes, they are getting results.
I mean,
they got results in February.
The improvement hasn't been anywhere near good enough than what they want.
It's because the teams around them have not been winning games. That's what it's really been, bro.
When we're trying to tell you, yeah. But one sec, we have. No, but they tried to tell you we have Rico Lewis in midfield. We don't have a DM. We don't have like a centre back because they're all injured. And when we try to say that, when I said it, they need players. They were like, no, Pep needs the coach. Why are you bum licking? Why are you doing Captain Sabo bullshit?
Great,
and then look where we are now, bro. They're comfortable.
Hold on. But the point
this is mad. You're one of them. You're one of them. And Hooks is another one of them.
Yeah, I'm not one of them.
You're all saying it. Yeah, you are. You were because he was doing streams. We're doing streams. And you just come back.
Kaz, you can acknowledge that your manager should be doing a lot better. So if we're comparing it to Pep,
I agree.
So down in 15th is nowhere near representative of your squad, whether you got injuries or not. So your manager still has to hold a lot of blame. And you know what? Let me give you the biggest indictment. You and Ty sound like all of them Chelsea fans that are on the spectrum, Don being the biggest one. That's what you sound like. So with that being said, you need to get out of that hole that you're in. You need to stop sounding like them Chelsea fans.
It's impossible, Lee. Do you know why? As I said, Lee, the reason they sound like Ches and Dunyan is because they are desensitized to pain. Yeah. So they, in their eyes, 15th, 10th, it's all the same to them. It's all the same.
But Monts, it's not even just that. Right. Monts, it's not. Hold on. It's not even just that.
No, stop saying that. Stop saying.
Hold on. The biggest thing.
Cop out.
The biggest thing is,
bro.
Hey, guys, 1 sec.
You do care, Ty. You do care, Ty.
Daps,
these Man U fans are so committed to the fact that they didn't want 10.
I hope you care.
They're closing their eyes for this Amorim guy. So no matter what he does, it's like, oh, let's give him next season. He didn't want to come. There's no scrub. There's nothing you can tell me that Eric wouldn't have found better solutions with this squad than Amorim is currently finding.
That's such a shit argument.
And you know what I'm basing that on? I'm basing that on his past results with Manchester United. He's never finished below the top 10. So what's to say he wouldn't have figured it out? He probably wouldn't have signed Dorgy. He would have signed someone better. He would have signed someone better, and then he would have been at least in the top half of the league.
Right, let me.
15th is not good enough for Manchester United, especially at this time of the season, bro.
We done rivals on Sunday for time when we go through the Ten Hag year, and I was back in Ten Hag. One set months. I was doing rivals with all you man on Sunday when I was back in Ten Hag for time. We was going through the mud. Yeah, you're saying he might have figured it out or got something. But the thing, figured it out to what level? What? Getting us into the top 5. I don't want to be doing that for Ten Hag for number.
You want to be in 15th. That's what you want.
With Amorim, I'm going to let him get his players in and then let's give him a full pre-season. And then let's see what he can do. If I'm sat here in a year's time...
Hold on. He just said something there. Ty, you're saying... by the way, firstly, on you saying you don't care where you are this season, yeah? Like, as a man... Bro... This is like, if I go back several years, yeah, and I always used to talk about settling for mediocrity, right? And that's not slander on Man United. I know how good Man United used to be. So when you'd be talking up, Martial's a great example. I'd be like, bro, you're settling for mediocrity. This is not Manchester United levels. Even if Martial is performing, that's not good enough for Manchester United. Now, I hope to God it's not to a point where you are actually, I don't mind finishing 15th. You're fucking Man United, bro. You are Manchester United.
Achieve what I want to achieve. That so
10 but no, just out of pride, bro.
Exactly what Daps to say. Look,
more so, on top of you're looking forward to next season, right? Why you're
standard and reality is different.
When you're saying when he gets his players in, you two are Man United fans, so you know more than me. But from what I'm hearing, you are fucked. Like you ain't got no money to get people.
Let me try and I don't even want to do the from what I'm hearing they're fucked. How about this? Again, why does he deserve to bring in players? When you are making players worse, why do you deserve?
He should. He does.
You lot aren't actually deep in what's going on.
Who's he making worse?
Hold on, man.
You're not deep in it. Man United fans
Even in January, I was the only one. I said Arteta don't deserve to bring players in because he went into this season saying that this was the squad that he believed could win the league. So when everybody was crying, we need to go out sign players, I was the only one. People will tell you, I don't think that Arteta deserved to get any players in because I believe he's the sole reason why we have failed this season. So why am I asking the Conkeys to put more money in his back pocket when he's already had circa £700 million? He's now got a new sporting director. For me, I'm going to keep the same energy. You're right, Monty.
That's cool, Lee, because you're 5 years into yours. I'm 3 months into mine.
He hasn't done anything near enough. He hasn't done anything near enough. But my point is, though, he hasn't done anything near enough to demand the level of backing that you are requiring and you need. Because with the players that he's got, he has got you way below even a base level of being 10th or being like, you were 4 points off the top four, and now you are now 20 points or whatever it is.
Lee, would you not say it's based on what happened in the interview? That if in the interview they said, he said, look, I don't know about this squad. You want me to come in now, cool, but you need to back me. It's all based on what was said in the interview. If he made it clear to them, if he made it clear to them that I don't know what I can do with this group of players, I'm going to need some changes, then that means that they can't now go, well, now we're not going to, because he's made it clear. But if that conversation didn't happen, and I think he would have. He don't I can't imagine. I said
that's why he didn't really want to come, Daps, in November.
I can't imagine a manager.
Yeah, but he came, bro. You can't tell us he came.
What Daps saying is he came because he knows he's going to get reassurances.
If he has said,
his contract's 18 months.
know.
Right, his contract is 18 months. You need results.
Man, you fans of hold on. You know I'm deep in this thing.
I want to know. I need to know who it was that sanctioned that.
Lee, one sec.
Who sanctioned it?
One sec. Man, you fans have went from a different manager can get more out of these players to I don't care where we finish this season.
You know what?
What the hell is going on here? Are we not calling this out?
Couldn't they? We wanted to start a play.
But how has it changed so drastically?
No, he got 18 months.
A better manager can get better results.
You got June
I don't care where we finish this season.
He's got 2.5 years.
Make that make sense.
18 months left.
He's got 2.5 years left.
That's the extension. There's an extension.
And 2.5 years.
I'm looking at it right now. It ends in June. Officially, it ends in June 2027.
Is there not an option to extend?
He's got 2 seasons after this.
He's got 2 seasons after this season. Yeah.
2 full seasons. Couldn't they? Man United fans have created.
Unless that is the extension. You might be right.
We won more than you lot. We won the FA Cup and the Carabao in the last 2 years, but the style of play was not that great. Yeah,
and you're still crying.
People weren't happy, and even when Mourinho won trophies, the Europa League, the FA, the League Cup in that season, I still weren't happy with Mourinho. I wanted a manager that can come in with a style of play based on what we've seen at Sporting Lisbon and the high intensity, youthful energy, clear the way he speaks. And the thing is, of Amorim, he is going to come in and get them.
Are you seeing that with this guy?
Yeah, I feel so. Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing it with him currently, yeah.
Because you know what, Ty, don't let them get sucked into you with standard and reality of what the situation is. Your standard is what you feel in terms of wanting to win the top trophies, but the reality of this season, you can't apply to that. They talk about money, you ain't got no money, but want us to sack another manager and probably go into another deficit. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's not
Did anyone on this panel say you should sack Amorim? No. We're just questioning his quality. That's what we do.
Basically did about standards.
No one said to sack them. Wait, who said
we love him. We love Amorim. What?
Oh yeah, you didn't know one.
We're CEOs. We're CEOs away. We get the right profiles in. You know we need profiles for this.
Yeah, you kind of sidestepped what I said. So you're talking about if you get the right profiles in. Are you not? And that you're cool because you know next season things will be better. Are you not a bit worried that you're not going to get the right people in?
I think financially I'm worried because I know we've got to sell to buy. I just hope that we can get the right. We got to be smarter in the market, and it's not about. I wouldn't say I'm worried. I'm more thinking, can Man United be smarter in the market? How me and Cass watch them Portuguese leagues, or like French leagues, or Italian, or whatever. Get some of these nice players in. Don't go for the biggest names. Right. Get the right names.
And that's the key. Would you say that? Because I'll be real with you. The issues
this is on the scouting guide. This is
right. That's what I was going to say. Because let's be real. Right now, what if we look at Manchester United as an institution, it's so fucking dated, yeah, and there's so many people that don't seem to be doing their job good. Are you not worried that your scouts,
they've been sacked?
Okay.
We've got a new guy in now, and he was at Leipzig. You know, I mean, you've been to Leipzig the last 2-3 years playing City, playing against City, and they always getting them young, talented players. Man United, if we're going to get that guy in, we need to be looking for players like that with energetic legs in the market that we can bring in, and they're going to make a difference. The only problem is, I think we need 4 starters definitely in the summer, and to get 4 starters, you're probably going to have to spend a bit of bread. Now we're going to have to sell them. So we need a centre midfielder. We need definitely a number 10 / winger, if you know what you want to call it in that formation. We need a striker, and we definitely need another wing back. That's 4 starters.
None of them are cheap.
All I'm going to say is
you need to check Kobe Main's diabetes.
Ty, this one's for the optimist. This one's for the optimist. The way I'll say it like this, Ty, innit? Yeah, I understand it's very difficult for you guys to look in a certain direction because how everything is. You're losing so many games. The way the season's going, the sell to buy thing, there's not many directions you guys can look as a Man United fan. So for the optimists out there, all we're saying is that, in fact, none of us have said sack the manager. But the way that we see the manager not really being held accountable is very, very weird as rival fans, because it's like all you had to do was come in and do better than the Ten Hag, who was seen as Satan's spawn. He was literally seen as Satan's spawn.
But you know the way the Man United
hold on, but yeah, you guys, I understand you don't want to see a style of play. We're still not really seeing a style of play.
We're not fully seeing
no. You've seen a change. You haven't. It's not a style of play that is styling. It's just a change, and the change is factually worse. So obviously there's reasons for that, and there's reasons to make it better in the summer because no one said to sack him. So we all probably agree that once he gets some players, he's going to be held even more accountable. But when all you have to do is do better than Ten Hag, and let's be honest, yes, he might not have wanted to come now, but I'm pretty sure in his head he backed himself and his backroom staff.
Yeah, probably
better than what Ten Hag was doing, and he's still doing worse. So therefore, like it's not. And then on top of the personnel mistakes that you guys have been screaming to change, and I'm not going to go through them again, but the Kobe in full stance, all that sort of stuff that he was doing. On top of that, bro, you can't, for me, not at least hold the manager accountable in some
I think we do, but I think
you don't.
No, you don't. I think you lot want us to hold him more accountable than what me and Cass do. We do hold him accountable, but because there's so many other problems, we're like, do you know what? Let's just get to the end of the season. I think you lot want
even Ten Hag get away with this, bro. Ten Hag wouldn't have got away with it.
Let me stop you there. You don't hold him accountable because you said you can finish 9th, he can finish 15th. There's no difference. You're not holding him accountable. You should be fuming. Your head should be seething. You should be having steam at the top of your head. So for me, I don't know about guys, but for me, you finishing 15th or you finishing the bottom half of the table is absolutely disgusting. And for you to sit there and tell me on big screen, this big international YouTube channel that it is, that finishing anywhere between 9th and 15th, you don't care.
I don't care. Ty's not alone. I'm in the same boat.
Bloody liars.
It's crazy.
There's no difference, Lee. There's no difference.
Nah, I'm sorry for the level
because we're not achieving our goals. We're not.
What level? Don't stop saying that. Stop saying levels when you say you're so shit. You're this. How can you say you're this shit? You're that shit. Don't sack your manager and everything. No, it contradicts itself.
No.
My point is,
no, you don't have to say it. We know what you're saying. You say
we're not saying it.
You're saying he's not holding him accountable.
I don't think anyone.
Let me make it clear.
No, they do because they wouldn't be onto so much. They want us to say Amorim out first before them.
None of us have said sack the manager.
No,
what do you mean? But he's doing worse than Ten Hag, no?
I'm saying
you wouldn't mistake.
He's telling me
it's been 4 months. You haven't said none of us have said sack the manager.
You're saying, hold on. I'll tell you what. But I'll tell you what I'm saying.
10 for 40.
Go on, Lee. I don't want to put.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm saying. You lot are saying, that it doesn't really matter where you finish because ultimately the manager hasn't got his players. The manager doesn't have this. It's all the squad's fault. It's all the players' fault. It's everybody else's fault but him. What everybody else is saying on this panel, and I'm sure in the chat, is we're saying that the manager has to hold as much corn and more responsibility for the dire performances and tactical setup that you've had because he has been making stupid decisions with his tactical setup, stupid decisions with the players that he's been playing. Like, I know it wasn't the right back that he was playing in number 10, but he's been doing some silly things throughout this course of his being here. He's won 6 games in the league out of 12, and I think he played 24 games. I don't even think he's won 10 games overall.
He has.
So yes, He
He's
has
won that
beaten
15.
Arsenal away from home. But overall, he has come in and he has looked absolutely like a rookie. Now, you would sit there and think that he's Arteta when he first came in his first season. He's not. He's a seasoned manager that's been managing for 3-4 years. So for me, for all of the things that are going wrong at Man United, whether it's the roof, whether it's the captaincy with Bruno, all of these things, you should not be in 15th. So when you sit there and tell us it doesn't matter where you finish 9th or 15th, you're big Man United. You're big Man United. Your players should not be, your manager shouldn't have sunken you to the depths of the earth being 15th. You could have easily been
hold on,
relegated.
Lee, can I come off the back of that? I'm going to be
So
real with
ultimately,
you.
he should be sacked
I'm
then,
not
innit?
talking. I think Amorim's a good manager. I don't think you should sack Amorim, right? I'm going deeper than Amorim. I'm ultimately saying, like, my whole thing is, United fans, you lot really need to realise, yeah, this isn't. So last season, as an example, it was the players are all right. It's the manager. Now it's the opposite. Actually, the realisation where you're looking for the blue skies. Let me be real with you. At Manchester United Football Club right now, there's no fucking blue skies, right?
skies.
You're in a bad fucking place. Real bad, yeah? Manager, players, because the problem is, Amorim is a good manager, but it's such a bad place, yeah? Everything around it, that it doesn't matter. So you go, okay, we go and get players. Guess what? It's a bad place. You're not going to get those fucking players.
That's what
yeah?
I'm saying. It's bigger than.
Ty, you need to read that Totally Eclipse's comment here.
Deep it,
Totally
yeah?
Eclipse.
What is
You need to read that
happening
comment.
is it's
Totally
getting worse and worse and worse
Kaz
and
knows
worse.
it's true.
And I'm not meaning right now. I'm meaning from the minute Fergie fucking left. Yeah, you didn't like Moyes. In hindsight,
Yeah.
actually, after Moyes, what came in, and every now and again, you paper over the cracks. Fair play, you beat Man City in an FA Cup final. Great. But what happened the season after? You're absolutely shit. The problem is, yeah, that and you know what? We all know what the issue is, the fucking Glazers. And we all laugh at you saying the Glazers, but the truth is the Glazers are the issue. Now, don't look at that blue sky thinking, but the Glazers are going to go soon. They're not. You're fucked. Like
I know.
hate
Yeah,
saying
I know
that.
it. I know it.
And it's the same as,
and that's
I
probably
know
why I'm a
this.
bit more. That's why I'm a
I
bit
know
more
this.
relaxed. If we had a sick owner, I think I'd be more angry because I'm like, we can
Bit
actually
more
change
relaxed.
it. No, we
Bro,
can't really
I know
change
this. I know this because I've watched it with my team for fucking most of my life, and it took a complete change at the top.
Yeah, it's a change,
complete
exactly.
whole new owner.
Exactly.
Until the Glazers go, unfortunately, anything that happens, it might make it a great PR stunt.
Yeah.
That, oh yeah, you know what? There's someone else in charge.
It's sugar on the cornflakes. It's
Bro,
nothing. Yeah.
Because
I don't
they're
know.
bringing
I
someone
think
in with a
yeah.
similar mindset to them. Until
That-
you go
yeah.
and get a different person in, your club is
I mean,
fucked.
if Arsenal let us
But
beat.
that's
Exactly.
what I'm
So
saying,
going
but
back to the
that's
game, if
you-
Arsenal let us
ultimately-
win today, hey.
But ultimately, as I said,
Nice.
ultimately,
You know, it's
you
not the
sack-
manager,
you
it's the
sack-
players that want it.
Ultimately, when you
I
sack
am,
manager,
man.
It's not the
ultimately-
manager. The manager's working with what he's got.
ultimately,
shit.
when you sack a manager, usually it's like, wow, it can't get much worse than where we are. We got to get rid of this guy so someone can at least stabilize what we're doing. When you sack someone and you bring in someone that's doing worse than the guy you sacked,
Bro,
I don't care what phase of work you are
it's
in.
madness.
Any
question it,
phase
no?
of life of work, when you bring someone in that is doing worse than the guy you got rid of, yeah, alarm bells. This
Yeah,
man
you don't hire a new
I wanna-
staff. Say, oh yeah, but he's gonna get better in time.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking up the place though.
Yeah,
If
but
Roman-
if you've got cracked tools to work
if-
with, you're going to
yeah,
explode at one point.
hold on. I want
the employers were saying we've got good tools,
Yeah.
and that's why we've got rid of you. That's what,
Yeah.
and then now
Yeah.
you've realized the tools aren't as
I'll
good.
one up you.
Yes, I
once.
understand.
I one up you. I'm going to piggyback on what you said. If Roman Abramovich was the owner of Man United, they would have got rid of Amorim. That's how bad it is.
Oh, yeah,
They would have got rid of
Yeah.
Abraham. They would have
They
got
would
rid of him because he's
would
dying. He looks
But
absolutely.
Not if you come into that football club and you know what's going and you can see what's going on. There's a
Do you know
reason.
what I think?
There's a reason
he
Ineos
took
having
the
to
job
change
now.
the
Ty, he
diet.
backed himself, and now
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
realized
definitely backed.
because again, it's Man United from the outside. Everyone says it. Mourinho, Pogba, everyone says it from the outside. You don't really know what's really going on.
Yeah.
And the second you actually step through those doors, right, it's dark in here.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
and
dark,
do you know what's a bad sign? A
real
bad
talk.
sign was, I'll be real with you. A very bad sign was that because when did Amorim joined you in November, was it?
Yeah, November.
Right.
Yeah.
So if Amorim joins you in November and seeing the players that you've got and seeing how you've performed all season, the fact that you didn't get anything. In fact, no, you did get. I think did you get one player?
Doggy.
Or
You
two
got
players,
one, the
technically.
fact that you got
And let two attackers go.
Yeah, like it just shows you, like,
And didn't
I don't
register
know,
Cheeto.
do you know what it
And didn't
reminds me
register
of?
Cheeto and registered Darren Fletcher's son, but didn't register Cheeto when you could have registered when
Do you know what? Do you know
Yeah,
what?
but no one,
Do you know what?
no one
Do you know
knew
what?
that.
Some
No
of
one
it-
expected him to be playing no months. Let's not do this. Come on.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Can I say?
No one expected
It's
Cheeto to be
squad
just
building.
But I'm sorry, but did
No
anyone
one
expect
expected Ahmad
that?
and
Who
Gomez to be
expected
promises
Darren
that he
Fletcher's son
wouldn't,
to do anything?
Now,
Yeah,
because
but
he's been in the club a bit longer, of course, and our midfield is a bit. You
Yeah,
thought,
but
you know what I'm saying?
No.
You
But
signed Cheeto,
Cheeto
gonna
was
give him
brought
minutes,
in.
though.
But
He did
Cheeto
play
was
with
brought. He was brought from
this
Arsenal's
season.
academy as the next best thing.
Yeah, but he
and
wasn't.
to
on,
get
hold
minutes.
on,
And
hold
to
on.
get minutes.
And
So
to
we
get
didn't know
minutes.
he was
in
gonna
Europe.
get minutes.
Are you meaning
Yeah,
in Europe?
Europe's different. though.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
meaning he wasn't registered to play in Europe?
Europe,
Is that
yeah,
what-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
right, I was going to say because you don't have
Yeah,
to
but
register
no one
him
expect. Yeah,
at
but
that
the
age,
thing
do
is, no
you?
one expected flipping. What's it called? That Ahmad's going to get injured and so forth as well.
I know.
No,
It's only one
but you know,
space. There's one
that's
spot.
we were gonna
relevant.
go
That
and-
thing is relevant.
That's
But
true.
do
That's
you know
true.
what?
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I just
3
it
months.
reminds me a bit of, you know, when Tottenham got Conte as manager, as a manager, yeah, and they got him kind of like, I think round about November-ish time, October, November time. Then in an interview in early January, he said, I've got to speak to the board about if we're going to have any money to spend in January, yeah. And it confused me because I thought, surely those conversations happened at the point of you deciding to come to my club,
Appointing him.
yeah,
Mm.
right? And it's the same with Amorim, that surely those conversations happen. And I just think sometimes, do owners of clubs really just pull the fucking wool over managers' eyes and go, yeah, don't worry, we got you. And then actually when they get there, go,
Of course they don't.
oh, but
I
like,
still
do
think-
that, did Amorim actually go and have a look around Man United and do some research on the club? Or did he actually think, oh yeah, it's Ineos? He believes
Nah,
like,
I think
you
it was
lot, for
Berardi.
Ineos,
No, I think,
everything's all good.
I think it was just
Yeah, but
Berardi.
that's-
Must have just.
I think it's more than that though. We already know there's already 4 guarantees leaving, and there's 3 people with options to buy or obligations or whatever. Like people are leaving regardless.
Yeah.
There is going to be money.
There's gonna
Period.
be changes.
So it don't matter.
100%.
And obviously,
Alright, guys,
whatever it's on top.
What I'm gonna do, big up Jeff becoming a new member for the channel. Big up Jeff. Hope you
Shout out, Jeff.
lock in, enjoy the content. On Thursday they do a members show as well. Cass, is that right?
Yeah.
Is it
Thursday,
Thursday,
make
is
sure
it?
you lock into that. Guys, make sure you run up the likes as well. It's been an hour and a half of great content. Make sure you do smash up the like. Super Sunday is about to begin. Quickly before we wrap up, Lee, score prediction for today. Arsenal
2-0.
2-0. Cass, you going? Are you leaving it or you want Daps to do it?
I'm going 1-0 United scum.
Oi!
Yeah.
Daps is like, why have I got to watch this with him today?
You ain't got to watch it. I'll be doing a watch along anyways. So big
I
up.
did. I love that. Love that. That's what you
Yeah.
saying.
2-0 Arsenal.
You know, Arsenal months.
Easy.
Why you got your frosties? What you saying?
4-1 Arsenal.
God damn.
They're scoring 4.
4-1.
I was going to go 3-0
I'm
to
not
be
gonna lie.
honest.
I was more surprised that he said. I wasn't surprised that he said 4 for Arsenal. I was surprised he said 1 for you lot.
Fair. Kunle.
My head is telling me 1-1. But my
Bro,
heart,
you haven't got energy today.
but my heart
What?
is telling
The
me
sun out in
2-1 to
Lagos.
Arsenal. Sun's always out, bruv. Look at it.
I'm not
shining
gonna
on
lie,
my head.
Kunle. After all
2-1
that,
though,
bro,
2-1.
that's shameless, bro. I'm not
That's
gonna lie to you, bro.
that's shocking, you know.
Hey,
You
brother.
know what it is? Good.
Hey,
You know what it is, Lee? You
Hey,
know what it
at the
is,
end
Lee?
of the day,
He's trying to be
I'm
like
my
Lee.
own
He's
man. I
trying to
can
cut
say
his
what
hair.
the fuck I want to
He's cut
say
his
in
hair.
it. I don't
He's
get
cut
it.
his hair short. He's
First
trying
of
to
all,
cut- you know what I'm saying?
One
Bro,
one is
after
what
all of that
my head's
chat, yeah, we've
saying,
been chatting
but
for
my
about
heart
40
is
minutes,
saying
bro.
2-1. So we're gonna win the game 2-1.
All right, cool.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, man. Let's see what happens then. Guys, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you back tonight. Come on, United.